What's driving in the United States a lot of this investment is different regulations. Compensation for folks who have distributed generation. Therefore, the utility has to put less investments into large power plants that, of course, raise the rates. How they value distributed generation, community solar, allowing folks that are renting buildings or in old buildings co-invest in a solar project and get those electrons. Demand charges we talked about to undo these higher costs, third-party ownership, roofing. So anyway, this just sort of gives you a sense of the different tactics regulators are doing to increase and understand the value of distributed generation. One of the biggest things for solar and small wind in particular is what's called net metering, meaning, let's just use a home for a second. If you're producing more than you use, in these 38 states and plus the territories, you can sell back your electricity to the grid. Some cases you get the retail rate you're paying, some cases you get a lower rate. And so this allows more investment because you're getting some income from your extra power. If you can't do that, we'll talk about we're using batteries now. States have renewable energy portfolio standards. These are requirements for new electricity coming online. And so this is 29 states in Washington, D.C. have these things, and you get basically a higher rate. And sometimes it's through renewable energy credits or solar renewable energy credits, SRECs or RECs. Other ways, it's sometimes just higher costs for your electricity. But in either case, in these states are the best markets for solar and renewables. This is another report on what states are doing, increasing their renewables. These are 5 states. This is May of 2019. And this is another way to look at the state portfolio standards. These are states that are committing to 100% renewable energy. I have the March 27, 2020 on Arizona, but look at all these other states and when they're going to go to 100%. And so very, very exciting. And of course, that's what's going to attract investment. These are states that have climate change targets. So reducing greenhouse gas emissions, carbon and methane. So that also affects solar. Methane, because you're intercepting it for biogas, also is benefits, and of course wind.